What is up, fans of DragonFable? I am your host Dev04066, back again with this week's DragonFable release. And for this week we have some pretty major changes. So the first one, which is the Crossroads, the path north of Falcon Ridge has opened up in Sherwood Forest Book 3. Crossroads between Falcon Ridge and the outlying township has changed a lot. What happened to the dwarves? Was Willowshire ever saved? To find out this week by exploring the Crossroads. Head east out of Book 3 Falcon Ridge, then directly north to explore. Now this is the first part. So as we are exploring, I'll go through the bigger change here that everyone is very concerned about. So this is a rather controversial change, I would say. And what they've done is basically they've changed all of the stats, what the stats do. So they nerfed luck by quite a bit. Ooh, it's a new Moglin Root Yard. Interesting. Alright, so they nerfed luck quite a bit. Luck no longer increases your critical damage, and instead of boosting BPD, actually boosts your magic pierce and melee instead. Veterosh Crossing. Okay, so no one is allowed to enter there because there's been a murder there of some sorts. Okay, looks like that's the same way. Okay, now let's go up. Ooh, I really like the artwork. It's really nice in my opinion. Let's go up first. Ooh, we get this weird creature here. Never seen before in DragonFable, and unsupervised snapping camel. I wonder who does it belong to. Interesting, I've never seen that creature before in DragonFable. Okay, we have another Rose member here. Wish something would happen. Be careful what you wish for. Warlick. Ooh, will we get a Warlick area revamp? Ooh, is this the Book 3 Warlick? Nah, it looks like it's still the old Warlick, so I won't bother going up. But nice that that area leads to Warlick now. We have Limcrest here. Can we talk to this guy? Oh, we can. Okay, so heading upwards, this should be Limcrest. And Rose Armaments, you have a new shop here. Rose Engraved Broadsword. Okay, 79 to 97 metal for 46,000 gold. Let's take a look. Okay, the weapon is I would say it's not bad looking. It's pretty decent looking. Is it the best? The best metal weapon in the game isn't Dragon Knight Blade, but it's the best one that I could get my hands on. 80 to 102. This one, yep. So this isn't the best weapon in the game, so I'll pass on getting that. It's not even level 85 anyway, so yeah. We have Chala Limbor here. Okay, that's a very weird name and quite a mouthful to say. Where does this lead to? Okay, leads back down, so you can go right. See what we have up here. Ooh, Slippery Slope Retreat. Interesting. Let's head in to take a look. So the next stat change is Strength. Strength actually increases your damage for your higher stat by a little bit, and at the same time it also gives you immobility resistance, 20% of your total strength immobility resistance. So if you have 200 strength, you actually get 40 immobility resistance. Here you can see I got 35 immobility resistance. So strength is a pretty good stat now, and dexterity increases your bonus and also increases your the damage that your dots do, and that is not inclusive of HOTS. So it does not increase healing over time, it only increases damage over time. Ooh. Elemental dissonance are still present here. Oh wow, Willowshire, it's been such a long time. Oh man, unfortunately the area is still not open. So I guess we still don't really know what happened to Willowshire yet. Looks like it's probably not been rebuilt yet, and yeah, really hope to see Willowshire open again, man. It's been such a long time. Ooh, where is this place? Is there something I can click on? Nope. It's a new music here. I mean, is there any clickables here? Nope, I don't think so. So they haven't expanded that area yet. Would be nice to see where it will lead to in the future. As for intelligence, intelligence now increases crit damage, similar to what luck used to do in the past. And let me think, what else does intelligence do? Oh yeah, intelligence increases critical hit damage. It reduces glancing blows damage, and at the same time, oh no wait, actually that's it. Okay, so across the board, all glancing blows damage have also been reduced by 25% rather than the old 20%. So yeah, really nice addition. Really nice that they've opened up the roads, though there's lots of stuff which we aren't able to access yet. It will be nice to see what other stuff we can see in the future. So let us head back. And there's also a new book inside the Libraceum, which I'll show you guys later. So let us see if there's anything here. Nope, this is still the old area, right? So we head over to the Libraceum. Not sure if I remember where you're supposed to find it. I think it's no. You're supposed to head down one more. Yup, there it is. Oh, wait, you can only access it from book 3, I forgot, right. Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, what other changes have there been made? Yep, so that's basically all of the stat changes. The biggest change was obviously the nerf to luck, and many people, some people were glad that luck was finally nerfed, some weren't too happy obviously, so yeah. And they've added a new book inside here, which is this book here, a collection of Lorien songs, rhymes and other things. So it's I'm not gonna read through everything, it's super long and it's basically just songs, rhymes and a bit of lore. So really nice and really creative of the DragonFable team to add more books while they are at it. So good that we are able to see more books. I mean, it's a library after all, and I really do like the little small interactions that you get. Also this week you are able to train and untrain. You are able to train your stats for only 1 gold, but untraining stats still cost 1000 gold. So this is basically a week for us to test out our stats and whatnot. So I'm going to untrain all of my stats, and then stat trainer, let's see. Okay, so we have 420 points. What I'm going to do is let's train by tens. So I'm going to dump 50 points into endurance. I'm going to dump 75 points into wisdom, I guess. Let's dump 50 points into luck, and let's do strength, and then we can do a bit of intelligence. I'm not going to do dexterity because I think dexterity has lost its usefulness. Charisma obviously isn't that great of a stat since I'm not a beastmaster, so I'm not gonna be training that. Guess we could train up a bit more endurance, I guess. Okay, so 1 goal. Let's see here. So let us heal up and see how much of each point we have. So I may want to get a bit more. Damage has increased, definitely. My crit rate has fallen a little bit. Immobility 55, that's nice to have. Adding on to the 26 here, I have 75, 81 immobility. That is crazy amount. So I think it's more than enough. And if I remember correctly, all of the resistances, the soft cap for them is actually 80. So I already hit the immobility resistance cap, which means that monsters now only have a 20% chance of stunning me, which is really nice to have. And my damage has increased, crit dropped a little bit. MPM, I think it's roughly, it dropped a little bit. BPD is about the same, bonus is about the same. I can't really see much difference other than that. And I think I actually want a bit more endurance, simply because I am a Doom Knight, and so let us retrain that again. So I want let's see, 80 endurance, maybe 75. Nah, let's go with 80. So 80 endurance, I'm gonna go with 75 wisdom, because being a Doom Knight you'll need plenty of wisdom and mana. Um, Strength, I'll go all in 100. Intelligence, maybe I'll go 50 first. See, luck, I'll go 50 as well. Maybe I could dump a bit more into strength, 120, 60, 70, 80, maybe 80 intelligence, and you know what, let's go a bit more for the endurance wise, and we'll just go all in the rest for endurance, and yep, let's train that. So let us heal up again and see what our stats look like now. 2600, okay, I'm fine with that. 95 endurance, we have 50 luck, 75 wisdom, 120 strength, 80 intelligence. So 112 to 142. Now immobility is 49, you add 26 to it, that will be 69 plus 6, there will be 75 immobility resistance. So very nice, and let us go test this out in a battle. And I think I'm quite liking this build. Of course, I'm not saying that this is the best build, but I like that the staff is actually trying to make all stats viable rather than just luck being the super OP stat that everyone should have. You could increase dexterity as well to increase your dot damage from Doom Blast, from Lingering Doom I mean. But I won't be doing that. So I'm not getting critical hits as often, even though my luck only dropped a bit. Previously my luck was, I think it was 81, so it dropped by 7 points. But I should still be getting crits quite often. Okay, not that often apparently. So luck still increases crit chance, but it doesn't increase crit damage. Intelligence is the stat that increases crit damage. Wow, okay, so pretty noticeable difference. As you can see, in the past I would crit almost 8 out of 10 of the attacks and do at least like 300 plus damage. In the past this would do like 500 plus damage, but looks like the nerf to luck has been pretty big, and not sure if they reduced the crit chance, because despite having lesser luck, I have about the same crit rate. I mean, my crit rate has only dropped by like 6 points, 7 points. Shouldn't affect me doing critical hits that much. Then again, maybe it's just RNG, who knows. So what do I think of this update? Personally, I do feel that the luck nerf was needed because it was just too strong. On the other hand, I don't like it because of course I want my character to be all powerful and just curb stomp through all of the monsters. But you know, balance is needed inside the game, of course, so you can't have all of the nice things, but you can have some nice things. I mean, the balancing and whatnot is nice, but it feels kind of weird that like dexterity should be the one. Dexterity is basically doing what, I mean, strength is basically doing what dexterity does inside of I mean, if you guys actually play Adventure Quest, you know what I mean. The strength inside of DragonFable is basically the dexterity inside of AQ. So yeah, maybe they can change it around a bit, and maybe they could add a bit more effects for wisdom and endurance. I mean, these two stats, they don't really do much, and I know with the recent pet releases, the staff is actually trying to go for sort of like a Beastmaster type thing inside of DF, which is nice to see. But with the recent stat rebalancing, Charisma has definitely become more useful because the other stats have become, especially luck, has become slightly more useless. But I still don't see myself playing a Beastmaster build here because of the fact that DragonFable actually increases monsters' HP and damage according to the amount of gas you have, and there's no real pet in game that is so strong that justifies having 200 charisma to sacrifice your other stats for. I mean, even the strongest pet in the game, which in my opinion is the baby chimera and the baby dragon, they still do not warrant you having 200 charisma. It's just better off having points in other stats. So assuming that they stick with these stat changes, this will be my build from now on, and I think I quite like this build. So you guys can follow this build of mine if you like it, and if Verly decides to change it again, we'll see how it goes, and then we'll change up the stat builds. Of course, I'm not saying that my build is the best, but this is the build that I like. So hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel for more of such future content. Till the next time, this has been Dev04066. Peace out.